of your favorite podcast.
Wait. Hold on. Oh, snuck it right in there.
The boys are back in town.
The boys back in town.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's the summer of us.
Summer of us. And we're all about songs this time, as if we weren't the other times.
Last year was Brat Summer, and this year is Tell 'em, Sean.
That's it. This is the summer of?
69, baby.
No, that was it. It's the summer of. And we hope that you enjoy it.
Catch us
Because
next
it can
week.
be whatever you want it to be. Because this isn't about us. This is about you. This is about you and us, our community,
And our relationship and society.
our love,
our
our bodies.
lust.
I miss you.
We're back for the summer. It's hot out.
It's too hot. And
It's hot
allergies are popping off.
The pollen down my street,
And in my face.
it looks like...
I was driving here today, and on the highway, it's just everything falling. Is crazy.
covers your car. You go outside, your car's green.
I had to go to the doctor the other day. And they were like, hey.
They're like, hey, your leg's broken.
They're like, if you can stay inside for all of June, do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, hate to break it to you.
And last week felt like September. It was cold out. And now today
Yeah.
it's like 78 degrees today.
And then it's going to go back, I believe, at some point. It's going
And
to
it
rain all
goes
weekend.
back and it goes forth and it ebbs and it flows. And that is the beauty of our little marble that we call Earth.
You want to hear something horrible?
Sure, I'll tell you something horrible after.
Christmas is in half a year. I hope you're getting ready to figure out what gifts you want.
Yeah, if you didn't buy your gifts yet, you're screwed.
You're basically F'd in the A.
How did you not buy gifts yet?
What an idiot.
You got to get them before the tariffs kick in. Those beautiful tariffs. I'll tell you something crazy. There was a hit and run on my street the other day.
Oh, my God. Well, explain.
Did
Did you see it on your Ring camera?
No, so a man was hit by a car.
Okay.
Body,
And then they ran. Yeah.
car. Mm-hmm. It's more of a hit and drive. They didn't get out of their car and run away.
No, the person who got hit started running.
And the police kind of surround the street and put crime scene tape everywhere. And there's
Yeah.
a Dunkin' Donuts down there. And they were like, hey, do you have any footage? There was just a hit and run. Like, we need
Hey,
footage.
we got some coffee?
We're working pretty hard out here. Can we get some free coffee and donuts? So the man was on the street. It was like a 51-year-old.
At the intersection?
Yeah, the terrible six-way intersection. His name was Sean. I looked it up.
Dude.
Spelled the dumb way.
A-U.
No,
A-dub.
that's right. H-A dub.
H-A-dub.
They say, I don't know if he's okay.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. I didn't hear anything. I heard that he was sent to the hospital.
Okay. We have to look into that because all Seans need to be protected.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't get an alert.
So, well, you know what? It's
Sean
kind
alert.
of like when like it's a voodoo doll. All Seans feel the pain. So I remember that.
Oh, it's
night.
like twins.
Yeah. I felt like I woke up and I felt like I got hit by a car,
Yeah.
but I guess it was another Sean.
Yeah, did you ever see Hellboy 2?
Brother, I didn't see Hellboy 1.
In Hellboy 2,
Okay.
there's these two characters. They're like twins, but they're not.
Uh-huh.
And like,
Are they
if
villains?
something happens to one of them, it happens to both. No, they're good.
Oh, they're good guys.
But like, if you get a cut on your arm, if we were them
that sucks.
and you get a cut, I would just have a cut.
Dude, you'd be so depressed. That's crazy.
So I don't know if it's emotional.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's just physical.
Ouch.
So that's like what you're saying. That's like the Sean
Yeah. All Sean's.
Summer of Sean.
Yeah. I went flying across my room.
Yeah, the guy was on the street. He looked pretty bad. So I hear. I didn't see him.
I mean, keep your prayers out there for our boy Sean.
Any Sean you know, pray for them.
Just pray for them. I'm telling you right now, they fucking need it.
They could really use the prayers.
Richard, I went to the DMV the other day.
That's even worse.
Yeah, it's basically getting into a hit and run. Except just being the one who got hit.
And also the one who has
And
to
it's
run.
the DMV. I had to get my real ID.
Oh, yes.
Have you done that yet?
No. I have a passport, so I don't need that also.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't.
Right.
Mine's expired.
Of course.
But I have a trip in July.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Florida. I'm going to St. Augustine.
One of the worst parts of Florida.
Golf trip with the boys.
Oh, terrible. With the boys, but I wasn't invited, so that's interesting. But
Yeah. You have to learn how to play golf.
I can swing a
first.
club.
No, first, and then we can figure out trips. But it has to be here first.
But you just said
It has to be in
the
this,
boys, and I
it has to
wasn't
be
included,
in this
which is
room.
so fucked.
You have to learn how to play all 18 holes in this house.
Okay.
And then we can go out.
Okay, so I'm not one of your boys, and you're going to Florida with them, so you had to go to the DMV to tell the government that you're going to Florida. Go
With
ahead.
the boys.
Hey, I'm applying for this real ID because I got a trip with the boys.
And
Rich.
so you know how everyone like hit that deadline and then they were like, fuck, now I need to make
Yeah,
appointments?
everyone forgot.
Let me tell you, it was
They were there.
a nightmare. I made an appointment for 11:15 on a Saturday morning. Bad.
Bad
But it's the
time.
only thing I could do. It's the only time. The next appointment was July 21st. And I'm telling you, I looked at
When's your trip?
July 25th.
So you'd be fine. You could have taken it.
I could have, but I didn't know that they gave you the receipt saying like,
He has one. Trust
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. Like they gave me a temporary and it says real ID on it.
Yeah, I could just probably print that out for you here.
Just Photoshop it. ChatGPT works wonders.
We're not. No,
What?
no, we're not doing that.
You're anti-chat?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Terminator, dude.
Whoa.
I've seen Terminator.
I am so pro ChatGPT.
No, dude. Did you see?
I talk to Chat. First off, I call him Chat,
Yeah, clearly you said it 4 times already.
and we talk every day.
What do you do? Hey, good morning.
I'm like, what's up? I miss you.
Why do you do that? What does he say back?
Because we're boys.
But aren't there? Oh, he's coming. Sean and Chat are going on the trip to Florida to golf. But I just don't like it.
Okay.
You know, you see the new AI thing that Google made?
No,
Google VO3.
that sounds weird. Doesn't sound as
Dude.
good as Chat.
Look up they made like podcasts, and it looks like real people having a podcast.
Oh, I think I saw something on like TikTok.
It's gonna be really bad.
VO3?
VEO3.
VEO3. VO.
Yeah, VO.
Google DeepMind.
And then like look up TikTok. I mean podcast.
No, I'm just going to start using it.
No, Sean, don't. Don't use it. It's gonna be bad for the world. I'm trusting you. Trust me.
You're trusting me.
I'm trusting you to trust me. Look, go to TikTok. Do what
Okay.
I'm telling you. Go
Hey, do what I'm telling you.
do as I command.
Sit.
Please. Go to TikTok. Look up VEO3 demo. Because they gotta do something about this. Not that. Not whatever that first thing is.
Feel knowing you just a prompt.
This is fake.
Then prompt me some child support, bro.
How does it feel knowing you're just a prompt, homie?
As long as my mom still cooks, I don't care if I'm AI, hologram, or Pokemon.
See? Told you.
OG, how you feel?
It's real. This isn't real, dude.
The prompt don't
It's fake. This is gonna be everything.
I just want to say how racist this is.
Yeah, this is not a good demo.
This guy's drinking lean.
No, but there's other ones that are not like that.
told me we're made of prompts. Like, seriously, dude. You're
Like this is a
saying
stand-up comic. Now the English on the bottom is wrong. Like the subtitles are wrong.
Sure.
Believes in the prompt theory. Like, really? We came from prompts?
The prompt theory.
Man.
They have AI. They told AI like, "Hey, make a funny video about you being AI." They're prompting.
Oh, I
it
saw this one where it was Bigfoot.
never miss a episode. You the best.
They're doing it like making AI sentient right from the beginning. Let's make you self-aware right away.
I'm into it.
No, you're an actor, dude. This is gonna be you soon. They're not gonna need you. They're gonna
That's-
buy the rights to your face, and then they're gonna do that.
No one needs me anyway.
No, Sean, stop it. We're anti-chat.
Richard, I went to the DMV.
All right, let's get back to this, but we're gonna flip back and forth. What if this was all a prompt? What if life was a prompt?
They're only figuring out in season 3 that we're fake.
Yeah, this has been a prompt the whole time.
I'm a prompt.
That's why when people ask us, "Oh, I love that episode," we're like, "I don't know what you're talking about," because we weren't here. It's not because we have terrible memories.
It joke's on you. We don't even know about this podcast.
I'm sleeping on my bed right now.
Yeah, I'm a N.
All right, so you went to the DMV and you got a piece of paper that said Real ID on it.
Yeah, but let's bring it back.
Bring
first
it back.
off-
The DMV was founded.
It's impossible to book an appointment. I looked in the Bronx.
Uh-huh.
I looked in Manhattan. I looked on Staten Island.
Sure.
all of Nassau County.
Wow,
Westchester.
You were going to go to Staten Island?
I went to Medford, which is in Suffolk County.
Yeah, okay.
It's deep.
It's far. It's the
It was tough.
what do they call it out there?
The butthole of the island.
That's not the Confederacy out there.
Oh.
That's what it's like.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So
You went to
I went there, Brandon.
Long Island, New Jersey, Medford.
Yeah. There's a Medford, New Jersey, right?
It sounds like it. It's probably a guy. Probably a guy's name.
Yeah.
Hey, Med.
Hey, Medford. And I got to the DMV at my appointment time. And
It's a good time to get there.
it was horrible.
Uh-huh.
It was so crowded. The line was out the door. And they have a security guard out the door, and they don't even let you in unless you have an appointment. They like check your time, and they're like, "No, you're here too early. You have to come back."
Oh, yeah, they started doing that during COVID.
Like you have to be here within a 15-minute window
Yep.
of your appointment. So I got there, and I was like, "Hey, like here's my phone. Here's the time, whatever." And then they're like, "Great, now stand on this line."
Okay.
After the line is just to get to someone so they can see that you have all the documents you need
Right.
for the appointment.
That's the first line.
It's the pre-appointment.
Yeah.
Then they check you into your appointment.
Yep.
And then you get into the waiting area, which is just like normal DMV. It's just like back to what DMV was.
Yeah, you sit in the chair.
Where it's like you sit there for 3 hours.
Yeah.
I saw the room and was like, this is what I'm doing all day. I will be here till 5 p.m.
Yeah.
I accepted it. I was like, this is my life. I was on the line. I was on the pre-line.
Pre-line.
I got through security, pre-line for the appointment, and I notice that there's a girl who's doing the check-in,
Yeah.
not the pre-line.
Girl checking you out, huh?
Check-in.
Checking you in.
And she looks so familiar.
Oh, was it your mom?
No,
I'll stop guessing.
thank you. I get through my pre-check, which turns out my documents weren't good enough because I only had my birth certificate and my social security card.
You need more than that. We see here on your record you stole a chocolate milk in high school.
Yeah, they're
You're
like,
under arrest.
You're suspended.
You're suspended from the DMV.
Yeah, for 2 days. No, because they needed proof of address as if my current ID and my birth certificate and my social security card, which has my address on it, wasn't good enough.
You need to give them like a bill.
Yeah, they were like, you need like a bank statement or whatever. Whatever. They let me in. They were like, you need to sign this paper that says you swear that this is your address.
I give them my.
It's like, that's dumb.
I give them my electricity bill.
Well, my social security card was still attached to my mail because I got a new one.
Oh, so it was like,
So I
here
got
it
a
is.
new card.
It came
so
to
it's
me here.
from the government.
And you sent it to me at this
I was
address.
like, this is the paper that I have not taken the card off of, and it has my address on this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they were like, not good enough. They were like, the
Yeah,
envelopes.
we wrote that paper. Not
No,
good.
they were like, the envelope's open. I was like, that's dumb.
You think I re-glued this card
Yeah.
to a different piece of paper?
Anyway,
Okay.
got through it. I signed this paper. Then I have to go up to the girl. And I get there and I go, did you go to Bethpage High School? And she was like, yes. And I was like, I think you were a grade or two below me. So I have no idea what she's doing in Medford, Long Island.
What's her name?
I mean, I don't want to.
Say her first name.
Kristen.
Okay. Do I know her?
I don't think so.
What's her last initial?
F.
And what's the rest of it? No, Kristen F. Okay.
And she
Shout
was
out
like,
Christian F. I remember you.
and she was like, do you know my brother? And I was like, Sean F. And she was like, yeah.
He was in our grade?
No, I think he was either a year older or in my sister's grade, 2 years older.
Okay.
I don't remember. We were just like, oh my God, like, how are you? Like, how's everything?
Yeah.
Like, good. Bullshit. She scans my paper and then she goes, come with me.
Oh, shit.
Dude.
Dude,
Oh shit is right.
TMV back room?
I skip every single person
Let's go.
in the waiting room. She brings me directly up to a counter and she's like, hey, Marie, take care of this guy.
Everyone's Marie back there.
And I was like,
Esther.
you are the fucking champ.
Yeah, that's good.
So what should have been 5 hours,
Yeah. It's like 30 minutes.
17 minutes.
That's fantastic.
What
Dude,
a
that's-
fucking day. They gave me a new photo. They let me skip the line for the photo
Whoa.
because then that person knew that I was like in the circle.
Yeah,
So they're like, okay, just
fuck,
like come
yeah, we
over
got
here
you.
really quick, take a photo.
Everyone back there's like,
Come
Sean,
back.
yes.
Sean.
Sean, come on through. Dude, your life's not getting any better. That was
No.
the peak.
Yes. I should get hit by a car.
So that's the key, is just
The key is knowing people.
guess that everyone went to high school with you.
Yes.
Well, 'cause,
yes.
like,
Go to your local restaurant and be like, hey, did we go to high school
Well, like,
together?
you
get a free meal.
You were a year above her, right? You said a year above us?
Maybe
I heard?
2.
So 2, but like if at any point, we graduated in 2013. If you went like, hey, did you go to Bethpage High School? She was like, yeah, I graduated in 2001. You'd be like, oh, I graduated 12 years after you, aren't we? So we have so much in common.
This was her brother. Do you remember this guy?
Oh man, no, I think I would too. Do you have a picture of her?
I'm getting there.
Well, go to her page.
Oh, go to her page. I don't think we're friends on Facebook.
Find her on Instagram or something.
Oh my
Do like
God,
what
Jesus
normal
Christ.
people do. You stalk her on Instagram. You're trying to think if he has her as a sibling in his Facebook page? That's crazy.
Everyone did that.
Nobody does it anymore.
I don't remember if it's Kirsten or Kristen.
Well, just figure it out. It's 2 options.
That's not her. It is her.
It's her. Let me see.
I think so. It's just all of her photos are filtered. Yeah, there she is.
Oh, I remember her.
Yeah. She was fucking running shit. Let me tell you.
I never spoke to her in high school, but
Let me
she
tell
looks
you,
familiar.
she got fucking shit done. That DMV would have been a nightmare. So
Yeah, good
shout
for
out
you.
to Kirsten.
Kristen.
I typed an I.
Well, her name is Kristen.
Okay, Kristen. Shout out. Big fucking ups, my guy.
Christian at the Medford DMV. Thank you. You've helped Sean regain a sense of joy and hope in this world that he had given up on.
Well, and so let's take it a step back.
Okay.
I woke up feeling like fucking garbage.
Yeah, right.
I had such a horrible sinus headache. 2 days prior, I had no voice. Like, I couldn't speak because my allergies were that bad. Woke up, ears were clogged, headache, nose. And I was like, I have to go to this fucking DMV appointment.
Yeah, right. It's always the worst.
And I was like, this is going to be a nightmare. Like, I hated everything. I got there, and my whole day was turned around. I was like, I'm going to do all the things.
Thanks to Kristen.
I was like, this is great.
Because it's like you gained 4.5 hours of life. Mm-hmm. That you had already donated to the government. You just took them back.
Yeah. Then I went to urgent care. To be fair, I still felt like shit.
Right. Well, physically.
Like, I was supposed to do other things that day, and I didn't.
Yeah. What else are you supposed to do? Go to the gym?
I was supposed to go to a graduation party,
Yeah.
and I said yes.
And then you were like,
then I
I don't
didn't
think
go.
it's going to be right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have a problem.
You've got a lot of them. Let's
Yeah.
hear it. Let's go through our problems.
When I say I'm going to go to something, I really, really tried. I'm a big yes guy. I'm a big yes man.
Uh-huh.
So I obviously said yes to this party, and then I didn't go. And the next day, I was going to write to them. Well, I was going to write to them that night and be like, hey, I'm sorry, I can't come. I'm sick.
Uh-huh.
But I was like, they're having too much fun. Like, I don't want to bother them. Then the next day, I wanted to write to them and be like, I hope you had fun. I'm sorry I couldn't be there. But I have so much anxiety.
Yeah.
Even just saying that and being like, I didn't go. They fucking hate me.
Yep.
Like, oh my God.
I can't. My life.
So instead, what I
Yeah.
do is I just don't say anything.
Right. You just go, I'm going to bail, and if I never talk to this person again, that's just how it's going to have to be.
Yeah, and it's sad.
Yeah, I preemptively guess that people hate me before I even say stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'll say, hey, I can't do, I want to say I can't come anymore. And I'm
Yeah.
like, but what if they tell me that they wish I was dead now because I can't come?
Yeah, what if they find where I live and they kill me?
And they say, like, well, our whole friendship was a lie then. And
it's
I'm like,
over.
you know what? I'm gonna get cut right to the chase. Not friends.
Yeah, I'm sorry I was ever born.
Sorry I was born. Sorry you were born.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have been born.
We're out.
This
And
is
for
wrong.
that
It's
reason,
all wrong. It's all separate.
I'm out. Dude, your clock is so wrong.
Well, what time is it? It's 1:46. The clock says 8:44, so it's not really wrong. But
It's so wrong. It's wrong both ways.
About
Is it
7
not moving?
It's dead. In about 7 hours, it'll be right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they say? Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah.
That brings us to our next segment. You know what they say.
Yeah. What else do they say?
People say
I'm thinking Arby's.
two in the bush is worth one in the hand. Two in the hand is worth one in the bush. What's that saying? 2 in the bush.
2 in the hand, shouldn't throw stones.
And glass houses
With a
bush. 2 in a bush is worth 1 in a basket?
2 in the hand, 1 in the bush.
What does that mean, though?
I don't know.
2 in the bush.
I got 2 rocks. There's 1 bush.
2 in the pink bush.
2 in that pink bush. I think we did an episode on this.
Yeah.
We've done 2 episodes on
No, that
this.
was a prompt. It's all been a prompt.
Oh, right.
What would
we
I say
did.
if you were a prompt? Yeah, we did a slogan episode. No one really liked that.
Is that true?
I liked it.
Did you like that?
Hey, let us know in the comments if you liked it.
Hey, you fucking like that?
There was something I wanted to tell you that's been happening lately, and I don't know how to react. So I've been going to the gym.
Okay.
I go to Crunch. And there's a guy who does a weird thing at the gym.
Have we already talked about this? Where you're like,
No, that guy who rubbed his stomach on the ground. That only happened once.
oh, okay.
This guy, it happens like 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah.
And so you know the gym. There's a bathroom.
Yeah. There's usually bathrooms.
There's a place to work out.
Yeah.
Those two aren't like you don't go to the bathroom where you work out.
He pees on the gym floor.
And you don't tend to work out in the bathroom.
And he does push-ups where he pees.
Yeah, right. He'll pee on the floor and then get
Yeah.
right in there, roll around.
Yeah.
So I'll go to the bathroom and I get there.
Okay.
And this guy's got his headphones in on his phone, and the bathroom is like a counter with a mirror, and then right behind you is a counter with sinks and a mirror.
Okay.
And he's at the counter with the mirror, not sinks, counter mirror, right in front of the only hand dryer in the bathroom.
Sure.
And when I get there in the morning, he's doing like a step touch dance. He's got his phone
That's his pre-workout,
and his
dude.
headphones. Listen to me.
Okay.
And he's doing this.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully you could see this on the
Yeah.
camera. He's going like this.
Right.
Just the whole time. Step touch, step touch.
What do you think he's listening to?
And I don't know. I'm always thinking about, like, what do you got jamming there?
Yeah.
And, like, there's people who are trying to be nice. Like, I have to get to the hand dryer
Yeah.
that you're blocking. And he kind of, like, sometimes step touches a little to the side, but he won't stop
Yeah.
step touching. And I'll get there, whatever. I'll go to the bathroom. I go wash my hands. I put my stuff away. I like hang stuff up, whatever. So he's there. And then I go out to the gym.
Huh.
And I work out for like, it's normally like an hour and a half.
Okay.
And I go back at the end, and he's there.
And he's still two-stepping.
He's still, with no sign of slowing.
Wow.
He's just, and I think that's his whole workout.
Does he know that he could do that at home?
Does he know that he could do it at home? Does he know he can do it in like the workout part of the gym?
Is he in your selfies?
No. He's never made, I don't want to do that when he's there.
Dude, you have to.
I only take photos in the gym bathroom when there's no one else there.
No, you got to get in there. You got to get him
because
in there.
he
You got a
is-
video of two-stepping next to him.
No, I don't want to be mean to this
No,
guy.
do it.
But it's like, what are you doing? Like,
How old is he?
I want to say like mid-30s. Right, you
Oh.
were going to say like 80.
Yeah, I would have said like 60.
No, like mid-30s, maybe 40.
Wow.
And he's step touching for at least an hour and a half because I have to assume that he's not stopping while I'm working out.
Well, maybe he's stopping to pee, and he's like, I pee so much I have to
I
just
should just
stay
be in here.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, like, why are you paying for this membership?
Right.
Just do this at home.
When I went to Planet Fitness in high school,
Yeah.
I would be working out, and there would be a guy in the gym who just walked around the gym.
Yeah.
Like he just did laps around.
I don't
and
like
then he
that.
went home.
Yeah, that's
I was
not-
like, you're looking at how to shoot this place up.
Or just like being a creep.
Yeah, he wasn't even really creep. Well, he was like a creep just because he looked like one.
Right.
But he wasn't checking people out. He
Oh,
wasn't,
really?
He was just walking.
Because I was going to say, like, he's going to see the girls on the treadmill.
No. This man was just walking around the gym. And specifically just walking around the cardio section.
Right,
Like,
so
he was
just-
just doing laps. I
Hey,
was like,
man.
get on that machine.
Hop on one of those treadmills.
Crazy concept.
It'll be the same thing.
You could just do it there.
Just do it all. Keep it going. Yeah, there's lots of weird. So I've seen a lot of people who come in like jeans. You ever
Yeah.
see those guys? They freak me out. This morning, there was a guy in dress pants
It's weird.
and a polo.
Yeah.
And he was doing like the glute extension.
It's the only outfit.
Why do you have khakis on right now?
Well, maybe because he wants to see what he's going to look like when he wears those.
I want to know what I'm going to look like at work.
Yeah.
How's my cake
how do
going to
people
be?
see my dumpy?
How's my cake going to be
Yeah.
beefing up when I'm at work
Post-pump.
in these khakis? I don't need to know what I
Right.
look like in.
Yeah, I don't need a mirror. I just need a glute bridge.
I need to just feel this.
Right.
How tight do these pants get around my butt?
Around my bum bum.
Around my. What's another word for it? My peach.
Gluteus maximus.
That's right. Yeah, I don't know. There's the weirdos at the gym. There are weirdos at the gym.
Speaking of dumpies, did you see that what that brand Dr. Sasquatch is doing?
Oh, the Sydney Sweeney bathwater.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's fake.
I think it's 100% real.
You make the ad
Yeah.
and you do like a couple bars with it, and then you just go, we don't need to keep doing this. People believe us.
No. They came out with an ad
Yeah, I saw the ad.
that was all a joke.
Oh.
And then
maybe
it
that's what I
got
saw.
so much hype
That they were like, we're doing it?
that they were like limited release. We're doing 5,000 bars of soap.
Wow, so they did it for real.
Yeah. It's on pre-order.
Because I saw the ad, and I must have seen the fake one because I didn't know that they had 5,000. I saw it was
Yeah.
like her in the bath, and it was like, you can use my bath water as your soap.
Do you want to buy 4,000 of them with me?
And I already did, so let's just split the price.
So it's very funny. I think it's a hilarious move, and I think they're going to make a lot of money because there are people.
I'm sure it's sold out already.
This is what I don't get. Is if I don't know. There's so many ways to go around this because, again, at the end of the day, people are weird.
Yeah, well, for sure.
But you're using soap to get clean.
But you're getting dirty
But
at
you're
the same time.
but it's dirty water.
That's your dirty.
dirty water
you dirty
in
boy.
soap.
You dirty, clean, dirty boy. Yeah, yeah, because it's bath water. Like,
Yeah.
who cares that it's hers? It's a bath.
Yeah.
But you're getting clean with dirty thoughts. But like, and you can't even really do anything dirty with soap.
You can rub it on your wiener,
But then that's just bath water.
but it's her bath.
But it's
water.
Sydney Sweeney's bath water. I guess you raise a good point.
Yeah,
Let's
I don't-
buy some bars as a soap.
Let's buy a couple hundred bars.
Well, here's what you do: you buy a bunch of the bars,
Yeah.
and then you you don't melt them down, but you let them all sit in like clean bath water. You use them like bath bombs,
Sure.
and then you've got enough that you're basically recreating Sydney Sweeney's bath because there's enough percentage of water coming from the soap that now it's in your bath enough that that's her bath.
Yeah.
and she's there with you.
Dude, they're sold out already.
I told you they would be sold out already. They probably sold out the day of, but check like eBay.
Limit one per customer.
How much were they?
$8.
Only $8, dude? That's crazy. Yeah, but one per customer. I have 4 email addresses. That's 4.
And there's just a photo of a foot on there.
Yeah, it's
that's
for
what I just saw.
It's for that. It's for like kink stuff. I would do it as a bit. But baths are sacred. I don't need to. I guess, but you're not using it in a bath. You're using it in a shower. So you're really just getting it on you for a second, and then it comes off you.
Yeah.
And you're not letting anybody else touch that. Like
I'm putting that soap in a safe.
if you came over and were like, hey, I need to take a shower before we record, I'd be like, don't use that soap.
Don't you dare!
That was $8 worth of Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney's bathwater, one of nature's finest aphrodisiacs. That's
What
the
does that
first
say underneath
ingredient.
Narrative element. What does that mean? It's for the story.
Sydney's bathwater is the 5th ingredient.
Yeah, it's the 5th ingredient. It's not even the first ingredient.
I want to know, did the company buy a bath and then have her go like run a marathon and then be like, all right, take a bath, no one's going to look.
Yeah,
Let us
that's
know
a
when you're
good
done,
point.
And we're going to drain out the tub.
I don't think she needs to have run a marathon. I think she just needs to be in it. But it's a good point. How did they convince her to do this?
Yeah.
Because they had to be like, hey, Sydney.
Think of the guy who brought this up at the meeting, because you know it was a guy.
There's a conference room,
Yeah.
and he's like, okay, what new scents can we do? We're thinking, like, this is a soap for men. Like, we're thinking maybe a leather. We're thinking maybe a wood. What do we think? Gary? What do you think, Gary? Yeah, no, Gary, don't be afraid. Just say it. You had your hand up, Gary. Just what do you think?
Do you guys know Sydney Sweeney?
Yeah, we know Sydney Sweeney. That's a great. Do you want to use her for like an advertisement? Maybe like a Sydney Sweeney perfume scented to like remind you of her. Yeah, that's a great idea. Is that what you're thinking?
Bath.
You say bath?
I want her bathwater.
Sorry, Gary. You said you want her bath water?
Sydney Sweeney's bathwater.
Sydney Sweeney's bath water.
Put it in a soap.
Put it in a soap? Gary, that's genius. Now, how...
Really what would have happened is... Well, because I believe they signed her on for ads.
Right.
Which is smart. But then the guy was like, now hear me out.
She's already in the tub.
What if it's real? And then her saying yes is crazy.
No,
right? Because in the world we live in right now,
Yeah.
to be like, hey, like sexualize you.
Yeah, but I think it's also like
He could have gotten fired. And instead, what should happen is he should get promoted. He should be Dr.
I
Sasquatch.
think that but it's also like, if you're going to say, I don't know, because it's like sex work, basically. It's like posting feet pics. We're not going to like say that's bad.
Yeah.
You could do that if you want. So if she said no and they were like, you have to, that'd be bad.
We're going to chain you to the tub.
But they didn't. They were like, do you want to do this as a bit? And she said, yeah. And then it went well. And they were like, hey, do you want to do this for real?
Rizzle?
And she was like, yeah. So it's fine.
Yeah.
Because you know your audience.
Yeah, a bunch
She
of
knew
fucking
what was
perverted
coming.
people.
They put a picture of her foot on the soap.
Yeah.
Like, it's no problem. You want to do that? Do it. I'm sure they paid her a lot of money. But the guy who brought it up is definitely a hero.
Yeah. He is CEO of the company.
He is Dr. Squatch, dude.
That is wild.
Because what's the scent of it? Like, do they add a scent? Or is it just fucking bath water? Because I don't even think she need to have been sweaty. Like, it's just like...
Bathwater bliss.
And what's that?
Oh, wait. It's even crazier. They're only making 100 bars. Oh, no. They made them. They sold out. Now they kept 100.
Okay.
I'm going to enter. You want to enter?
For what, a chance to win?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Oh my God, it's a Google form.
Yeah, they're making this real. You can't get it in Rhode Island because fuck that place.
It's too small. We can't land planes there.
Sign into Google. I don't need that. I'm going to finish this right now.
Do it with the waitholdonpod@gmail.com. Quick little plug for our email address if you want to send me an email.
Or bathwater.
Or if you have your bath water and send it to us,
We'll do a taste test.
I was going to say we turn it into soap.
The issue is how often do you check this email?
I check it every day
Waitholdonpod
at gmail.com.
at gmail.com.
How could you forget that? It's been a long 2 weeks.
No, I didn't. I'll never forget. Shipping address.
Are you using your phone number?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, Wait Hold On does not have a phone number. We don't have a hotline or anything like that. Oh, it's going to your house, you bastard.
Just for like scientific purposes. So you can talk about your day while I finish this.
Oh, my day. Well, so right before this, if you go to our Instagram, our YouTube, which is Wait Hold On Pod, we did a water taste test to guess which waters are which, and boy, oh boy, do I have to piss. So I've been just squirming this whole time because I am full.
What is crazy is about 10 minutes ago, I was going to say, keep talking. I have to go use the bathroom.
Yeah, I really have to pee. We tried 7 waters to see if we know which is which.
All right.
Sean got 3 of them. I got 2 of them. I have to pee.
Drops January 6th. But it even
January?
says June. Submit another response. So do you think people are just fucking spamming it with their 4 emails?
Of course. Why would you not? A chance to win.
Yeah, I'm totally.
Dude, if we
I'm not
went
going
for
to do that.
Soap, I'm going to put it in a frame and put it on the wall.
If we get the soap, let's make this pact right now. If we get the soap,
Yeah.
we're going to spam her social media every day until she's a guest on this pod.
Man, yes. And
Season 3 isn't about us. It isn't about summer. It isn't about fun. It's about Sydney Sweeney.
it's the summer of Sweeney.
Yeah, Sweeney Summer. Sweeney Weenie Summer. It's about Sydney and it's about dogs.
Hot dogs. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. If you got ears, it's time for cheers.
I don't know that at all.
Yes, you do. Mickey CLUB House Club, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
I never watched it.
MICKEYMOUSE. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
I never watched it.
Sydney Sweeney's Clubhouse.
Was she a part of it?
No.
Oh.
That was a long time ago. I think I watched that when we were in high school.
You're like, I watched that yesterday.
No, I think
It is on Disney Plus, I think.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I think it was like when we were in like middle school, it was like a thing. It
Yeah.
was a thing with like Roly Poly Oly. Remember that show?
Yeah, of course I remember
Fantastic
that
show.
10 out of 10.
Oswald.
I don't know that.
Yeah, you do. I'll show you. Stop saying you don't know things, Sean.
I don't know a lot of things.
Oh, it came up right away.
What's the capital of England?
London.
Is it?
Yeah. This guy.
Yeah, I've never seen that guy in my life.
Yeah, you have, you stupid bitch. Yeah, you have. Look, he's got a hot dog as a dog.
I've never seen
How
it.
have you not seen it?
But you know what that reminded me of? That reminded me of there's some show where there's this really, really, really fat guy and he had like polka dots on him. But you could take the polka dots off.
Oh my God.
What is that?
What is that?
Google it.
Holy shit, polka dot. Fat guy with polka dots? How am I going to Google this?
I think it was like an elephant, maybe.
Fat guy with polka dots.
Cartoon.
You could take off.
They were like red polka dot. He was yellow.
I can picture him, dude.
Yeah. Nope. He's doing polka dot man. What is that? Oh no, those are cats.
I'm going to get rid of fat guy. I'm just going to polka dots you could take off cartoon. What did you say was yellow?
He was yellow and they were red polka dots.
Yellow with red polka dots cartoon. This guy.
Is that?
Maggie and the Ferocious Beast.
Yes.
Yes, I pictured him like this. I pictured him sitting. I didn't picture him like this, but
I actually don't remember the face at all.
I remember the face.
I just remember the concept of being able to take off the polka dots.
And you were like, wow, what's going on in this picture, we think? Maggie's like, oh no, this is the Ferocious Beast.
Yeah.
Not Maggie. Maggie's a little girl. She's like Wendy.
What did they even do?
From Wendy's.
Did they just vibe?
Well, let's see.
Put on an episode. It
Maggie
has to be online.
And the Ferocious Beast. It's a Canadian. It's one season in 2000. The Lemonade Stand.
Just go to YouTube.
I'm going. This is YouTube, it says. Treehouse Direct. Maggie 1?
Elio, skipping school.
This is a...
I don't know if this is boundary testing.
This is an ad.
This is an ad.
Yes.
Yes. Damn. All right, let's get past...
We're going to get copyrighted.
Oh, they make snow angels together. How? Oh, she's going...
Wait for me, Maggie.
Uh-oh. He's not... This isn't going to be good. He's going to take out some of these trees. Great googly moogly.
And the pig.
Yes.
Dude, holy shit.
Canada makes the best stuff.
Dude, what a short little fucking chode pig.
Recipe for Trouble is this one. That's a duck.
It's a swan, probably.
Yeah, so that's
This one's
a show.
just about noise.
That's a show that happened. Oh,
Wow.
man. You know what show's really good, too, from when we were kids? Bear in the Big Blue House.
Bear in the Big Blue House, yep.
What's his song?
Bear in the Big Blue House. I don't know.
He
I don't remember songs like
He
that.
sings and he's like,
Is it
time
Good
to
Night?
say goodbye.
Yeah, right, Good
Time to say
Night.
farewell. What is it?
The only song that I remember
Bear. Yeah.
is So Long Farewell to You, My Friend.
That's it.
No, that's Out of the Box, you piece of shit.
Being
Creepy.
up here, lighting up this. Sing the song, Bear.
Swag. Hey.
Bye, my friend. Goodbye. Such a good. That weird thing. The green guy.
Yeah.
Go.
Dude, harmony slap.
Yeah, dude, it's fantastic. This guy's on TikTok. The guy who's his voice.
Ooh!
Yeah, that moon sings.
The
baby.
moon. This has definitely been over 10 seconds.
It doesn't matter.
No one cares.
Like it matters, but like not really.
Yeah. They'll be fine.
That little mouse.
Yeah.
Let's bring back all those shows. What? Shows. Let's bring back the shows. I'll edit that out.
Bring back the shows. What's that other one? I was just talking about it yesterday.
Maggie.
No, Dragon Tales. Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. Dragon's Tales.
Isn't that Puff the Magic Dragon? Don't they sing that?
Nope.
What's the other one?
Dragon Tales is where they have a shell. What do they call those? A scale. One of the dragon's scales.
Oh,
and they go
yes.
into the closet and
Yeah.
go to Dragonland.
Do you remember the Jackie
All
Chan
of
show?
these shows are just acid trips.
Do you remember the Jackie Chan show?
Yeah.
With the talismans?
Uh-huh.
And they would he'd have the talisman and he'd be
And he would
strong.
turn into that animal?
Or no, he would have a power. You're thinking of Ben 10.
No, that's...
Jackie Chan would have it would be like the wrestler
There was like a
has
monkey one,
the
and there
bull
was like
talisman,
the-
and he
yeah.
was really strong. Then.
Oh,
He didn't
okay.
turn into a bull.
I thought he turned into a bull.
No, Ben 10 was crazy, and Ben 10's still happening.
Yeah.
When they added so many more.
They have to do like a live action movie of that. That would be sick.
That would be sick. Actually,
Featuring
I think they did.
Chris Pratt.
I think they did.
Chris Pratt as Ben and also all 10.
Have you seen Lilo and Stitch yet?
No.
Dude, holy shit. Ben 10 live action 2025. It comes out next year. It's Tom Holland.
Is that a real trailer though? Or is that just is that AI? Is that VEO?
Is this a prompt? It's on Netflix.
That's not Netflix.
Yeah, it is. It's green.
Oh, it is Netflix. Because Ben 10 is green. But who made this? What account is this?
Next thing I know, I'm turning into aliens. Real aliens.
This is fucking real, dude. That looks like shit, though. This is from Royal Trailer. This watch doesn't tell the hour.
What? Oh, like the watch. Disclaimer. What was the disclaimer? Disclaimer, this is fake.
I don't know. Disclaimer, fucking fuck you, dude. It's a conceptual work created by fans. God damn it! It looks so good, though.
Got him.
It's such a good idea.
Yeah.
We'll do it. Tom, reach out to us. We're going to have Sydney Sweeney on. She could be the love interest. I know
She's your 11th one. It's just her bath.
you turn into Sydney Sweeney when you press the
No,
thing.
you don't turn into her. You just turn into the tub.
There could be a love interest, but I think he's 11 years old, so maybe not.
He could be. There's the sister,
Oh, Sydney Sweeney's your older sister. Or maybe the mom. Even.
and then the
Who cares?
dad is. Is there a mom?
There is now. Yeah, we're writing the movie. That's
Oh.
Chris Pratt.
No, the dad is. Who's that guy? From Big Fat Liar, and he was just in that movie where he has a lazy eye and he looks the other way.
Not Stanley Tucci. Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, that's the dad.
He's always a good dad.
Yeah, and then all of the monsters are Chris Pratt.
Every time he hits it,
It's
it's
just-
just Chris Pratt.
It's a different Chris Pratt role.
Andy
Yeah, Garfield, Mario.
Garfield. I forgot he played Garfield.
He's done it all. We can't stop
He
him.
either turns into Andy from Brooks and Rick or Mario or Garfield.
It's Ben 3.
Has he done other voices? He definitely has.
I don't think he's done the Lego.
Kitten Garfield.
The
the
Lego
Lego.
from the Lego movie.
Oh, man. Chris Pratt.
Voiceover work.
Animated movies. Animated. Onward, the guy from Onward.
Dude, that's one of my favorite Disney movies.
Yeah, and then everything else we said, except Guardians of the Galaxy. All right, listen, guys. It's the summer of Sydney. It's the summer of Pratt.
It's the summer of tubs.
It's the summer of Tubbs.
Summer of allergies.
And speaking of the tub, I really have to pee, so we're going to have to end this episode.
He's going to pee in the toilet. I'm going to be in the tub.
Peeing in the tub, honestly, real quick, probably better for the environment.
You pee in the shower. Do you pee in a bath?
No. If I have to pee in the bath, doesn't matter how long I've been, bath is over.
Oh,
I'm draining it, and I've got to pee.
I even would have said, do you just stand up in the bath and just shoot it over there?
Into the tub?
Yeah.
Into the toilet?
Yeah.
No. But
You should think about it.
stop peeing in the toilet. It's bad for the environment. Start peeing in the tub. Because it goes right down the drain. You don't need to do anything.
You don't have to. Yeah.
So
I mean,
just
you're wasting all the water
just a
for the
thought.
shower and the tub, but
Yeah, if you cared about the environment,
Yeah.
No. Not while you're tubbing or showering. Just open the door and piss down the drain. And you don't need to do anything else. It goes right down to the
I
drain.
understand now.
All right, so if you cared about the environment at all, you'd be pissing in the tub.
Hey, listen. Season 3's coming at you. It's going to be big.
It's going to be beautiful. Oh, we forgot to fucking call our friends. We'll do it later.
We forgot everything.
All right.
Follow us everywhere.
Everywhere, you know the drill.
Wait, hold on, pod.
Follow us and keep listening.
This ain't your first rodeo. This isn't our first
Sean,
episode.
I really have to pee. Bye.
Bye.